Alright, welcome back to Sheepy Hollow and Open Sesame. Oh, I gotta do that. Hang on. I just put you in the car here for a second. Oh, she's a cold one again. Okay, I gotta take this over to my neighbor's. I'll turn this around in a minute. Enjoy the heat. Bags in here. My wife wants to wash the baby blankets. Where'd the fan stop? Oh, okay, here we go. Wow, it's freaking cold out here. All right, mask. Catch my breath. Oh, start the engine. Okay, how come there's no heat? Oil change. Yes, sir. Okay, let's warm this puppy up. Let's get you turned around. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood again. That thing's broke again. Let's see here. I guess it don't go any lower. There's a good bird's eye view of what's going on. All right. Oh. Okay, so we're off to see my mistress today. So let's go. Oh, just a sec, man. It's freaking cold in here. No radio. There we go. Okay, we're good to go. temperature. Oh, that ain't right. It says it's -1. It's not. We'll see how it is once I get rolling along here. It is cold. Very, very, very cold. Alright. First stop, the watering can. Just up the road here. What the hell, is my seat on? Let me go here, let me see, controls. Yeah, I got a heated seat on. And climate. Alright, there we go. We're good to go. The old barn's falling down. It won't be long for some go-ahead to come along and throw a match in it. No idea how old that is. Not as old as you think, I don't think. Oh, lots of sand on here. Yeah, it's -7, so it's not supposed to warm up till 4 o'clock this afternoon, and right now it's only 11. Howdy doody. My neighbor comes down here and plows that out. That's so guys can park their snowmobiles, trailers, and their trucks in there. Alrighty. Oh, this is a polished driveway. Oh, some seats. This neighbor has on the corner of that shed in front of us, he has a telescope. Hang on, I'll be right back. There. Sorry for the delay. Of course, you'll not notice that because I'll cut it out. Yeah. Okay. We're off to go and see the mistress. My neighbor was really nice. Gave me some, she told me to take some, or she gave me some brownies. Wonder what the hell all that's about. Alright, let's get you all nice and secure before we move. Okay, we're rocking. Make sure we don't freaking drive into something. Alright, oh, look at that. You can see the snowblower halfway up the power pole, just like ours. This is a really good family. I don't know if they do things over the internet, but the quality of the work that Ted does is bar none, first class. He's made the Sheepy Hollow sign, Will's Way sign, another sign for Eris. I think it's an orchard. I'm not sure. We're going to put it down with the apples. And the Sheepy Hollow sign that we have out in the front road. So we're off to see the Mistress here. Yeehaw! She's a great day. They don't need so much sand down here. I could have dropped off some egg cartons, but I'll let my wife do that. It's a nice couple down here. Alrighty. What is 8? Oh, somebody down the road here. There's a good chance that's old Alonzo. Yep. And Smokey. Smokey was on the right. I didn't notice him until the end there. That's an old dog too. Alonzo is Ted's dad. And all that land around there is, or was, Alonzo's at one time. And he's given bits and pieces to his children. So they all, I kind of jokingly call that Dumpyville. But just the same, great family. Salt of the earth. Each and every one of them. Now, gotta watch out for the new whoop-de-doo here. Pretty excited. Oh, there it is. Here, wee. It looks like we had a little bit of drifting snow yesterday. My wife mentioned it. Not going to get too much warmer here today. -8 Celsius. I'm not sure what that is in Fahrenheit, but and sure, last thing I want to do is start freaking around with the car here and turn it into Fahrenheit. All I know is when it's 0, it's the same as 32 degrees Fahrenheit. 30 is hot. That's like 90, 80, 90. And -40 is the same. -40 Celsius and Fahrenheit are the same. And that's really cold. My daughter, both my daughters live in Western Canada and Alberta, and they're experiencing -46 and stuff like that right now. Feels like -56, I guess. I know what that's like. That's freaking cold. Having to work outside and that in the gas plant, things would freeze up. And a buddy I used to work for, he mentioned that when long ago it was minus 46 out, and me and him are trying to thaw out I don't know, some kind of transmitter up on top of the acid gas knockout drum, and we had to hoard it all in, middle of the night. I don't remember it myself, but I could just imagine with steam hoses and whatnot, just trying to get it hot enough so we could keep the plant running. That was the main thing that all you had to do, basically, was whatever was necessary to keep the plant running. Because once the plant went down, and if you lost the ability to make steam, like there's some essential things that you had to have. You had to have steam and most of that was to keep the steam tracing and all the pipes from freezing up. You needed instrument air so that all the instruments would work. Back in the day they didn't have a lot of electronic or electrical operated valves. They're all operated on by instrument air. Anyway, just keep plugging along here and we'll get out. Ooh, it's nice and warm in here now. The sun is sure stronger now. Okay, so I gotta check my list after I get to the post office so I don't forget. Oh yeah. That was a horrible hockey game last night. Montreal's got a very good team, except they're having a hard time trying to figure out how to play together. They've lost last 3 games, I think. Toronto, Edmonton, and Ottawa. Not very good. They're not playing they're not playing very good. That's just darn right. The goalies are doing not too bad, but the rest of the team isn't doing that good. If there's one thing, if they want to succeed, they've got to start playing rough. Hammer them guys into the boards. But as far as I'm concerned, the NHL shouldn't be playing, nor any sport should be going on. And they're having a hard time as it was. The game was delayed last night for an hour because they have some kind of COVID procedures in place, which is a bunch of poppycock. All they've done now is because they have a lot of money, they can get their players checked and they can do rapid testing. So one of the players from Edmonton yesterday, we'll say, was suspicious. So they had to do a rapid test on him and get results. Sure, it's great to have some entertainment to watch, but in actuality, everybody should be just staying frickin' home. I was reading something about the Super Bowl had 20,000 people in the stadium. That just don't sound right to me. But who am I? It doesn't matter. Oh, some snowmen there. Somebody might even be moving in there. That house with the little snowman thing on there, that was broken into last fall, and somebody took all the wiring out of the house. It's kind of like some people's camp around here. Oh well. Ooh, 11:30. Got to get there before noon. Okay, here we go. Out in the open highway. There's a lot of deer crossing the road up here too. I gotta be careful. I've seen at least a half a dozen of them most times when I drive by here. There's this place on the left up here. And of course, right here on this side here. And yeah, there's some pile of tracks going through there. So the deer, probably our deer from the Dorn Ridge comes down here in the wintertime. It's called a deer yard. And then we'll go back up the other road on the way home. Oh, going by the school here and I'm just ripping along. Oh, here's a logging truck. And we're good to go. Oh, post office. So in case you haven't figured it out yet, the Mistress is the post office. They also call them postmistresses here. So we'll just have to wait for this old girl to get out. Oh, she's not going in. Alright, bonus. Okay, be right back. Quicker. There. That's done. The Mistress is the post office lady. And as I said, they're called postmistresses. Isn't that strange? Now, our postal codes here are different than, we've got a letter, a number, a letter, a number, a letter, and a number. So, I used to live in a place that's TOH 1PO, and if you, I can't remember these things half the time. these stupid codes. So the one out west was where I lived in a place called Fox Creek, was POH1PA0, and that was the same as 2 old hags, 1 post office. And here it's extreme low voltage 627, and you got to take a number after every letter and put one in there. So it's E6 something 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 something, because I can't remember. Okay, now this is where all the deer are. I'll show you. I don't know if you can see the tracks there or not, but they're so... Look at them all. All kinds. And it's nice to see that, you know, I don't know if they're doing these deer a favor or not, but you gotta be careful around here that you don't smack into one. Alrighty. I remember the Blue Bird of Happiness, we call it, on the way to work one day. Drove over a deer. Poor thing. A guy named Dana had to get out of the bus there. And he had to stab the freaking deer in the neck because it was a goner. We didn't have anything but a pocket knife. A whole bus load full of guys to help the deer. You know, like it was, there's no rocks to get or whatever, but that was a horrible story. And that same bus, another time, we come roaring over the Athabasca River on the bridge, and a couple of moose came up out onto the road, and the next thing we know, I can remember that the bus driver, he had nerves of steel, that old guy. I can't remember his first name. It'll come to me. But anyway, he drove right between the two of them, and I remember the moose, all kind of like a snotty nose, all down the side window of the bus. It was an amazing thing to see that we didn't kill one or hit one. It was so close. Alrighty, here we go. That didn't take very long. So we'll just purr along, take it easy, enjoy the trip. This lady here used to, I don't know if she still does it or not, she's the lady that delivers the mail up and down the road here. Ooh, yep, speed bumps right there. That's not going to be good. And this can happen right on our main highways as well, too. So you got to really pay attention to these, what we call frost heaves. That's a dead raccoon. I thought it was a cat. Hopefully they'll pick that up and dispose of it. And Mom brought home a bunch of seeds yesterday on her little outing. And looks like we're going to be growing corn again. So I'll have a raccoon and a skunk active trapping thing going on there to see if we can get rid of them up around the garden area anyway. My neighbor does that. He's pretty good at keeping them at bay. Oh, not paying attention. Got somebody behind me here. Let him go. Nova Scotia of all things. Wonder what the deal is on that. We can't go interprovincially anymore. We used to have the thing called the Atlantic Bubble. And that lasted up till just before Christmas, I think it was. And then New Brunswick started had a little outbreak up in the north. And then they stopped that. So if I go to Nova Scotia or PEI, I have to do a mandatory 14-day quarantine on myself. And I'm not going to do that. I've got no reason to be there. Oh well. There's that van. Wonder where he's going. Alright, he's going down on the next place that he could stop at is the Flowers place on the chip seal. That's the first place on the left. On the right, actually. I watched a good video yesterday, if you want another channel to kind of watch. It's Cecil and Heather Skinner off Grid Homestead. He's got it down pretty good. He doesn't really work per se, but he's working all the time. Most of his stuff that he does is around his homestead. He's got solar. He can run all kinds of equipment, like a table saw, radial arm saw, or a chop saw. He does welding. He built the bridge. He can fix heavy-duty mechanic, welding, carpentry work. And he's siding his home, and he's got 3 sides just about completed. And he just got the back and put up some scaffolding next, so he can reach it. Okay, so now we're coming off the chip seal, and we're going on to the dirt road. You can see how much it's warming up. The sun is doing its job. Gotta remember to turn the heat up all the way when I get out of the Jeep. That way when I start it remotely, it'll warm it up nice and toasty before I get into it. I like that feature of this Jeep. That way you can warm it up, and it saves, makes your makes your engine last longer. I need to check to see how much oil level life, or how much oil I have left. Oil life. Maybe it's this way. Oh. Oh, I got 0. I think we got an inspection coming up. I have to mention that to the wife. So I wasn't paying attention. I didn't look around for that van. But it wasn't at the flowers, and I forgot to look to the left, the McCarthy farm. Whee. Don't see no van here, but we'll keep our eyes peeled. Nope, not in there. Not over there, nor there. Nowhere to be seen. Always nice to keep track of who's up here. In case there's some skullduggery going on. I guess that's a word I shouldn't be trying to pronounce. Huh. Oh! There's Alonzo. There's Smokey. And Alonzo's almost home. He lives way over there on the right. I'm not sure how many acres he's got. He's got 200 or 300, I believe. Look at that, it's 11:49. And I'm just starting to get hungry. I had a bagel with cream cheese for breakfast. Yes, sir. Whew. Yeah, every once in a while you'll see Alonzo up at our place, walking by. Fit as a fiddle, they say. See, there's some prints down here. Something's been walking around. Oh. They're at the second camp. them out. Enjoy their camps out here. Oh, the garbage can. All right. And we don't have no van around. This ain't tough. I just got to throw it in the back. And I forgot to take a bunch of pictures. Rats. All right. Open sesame. And that little white van just drove past. Went into the neighbors across the road. Okay, oh, we got a little drifting here. The tailgate's open. What a mess. Alright. Home sweet home. Get my brownies. Alrighty. Okay. Should give them to the wife. See, there's the fan right there. Through yonder trees. I'll have to check out what this coin set is. Okay. We're in. Oh, that's weird. Where the hell's he going now? What?
Bring the towel in too. Everything I wash, I'll wait for the wash.
What towel?
There's a towel underneath.
Oh, okay.
Like your hat. Is it warm?
Ah, I like the RCMP. Hey, lady, put your hands up. I'll have to frisk you. See? She knew. I tried to avoid taking this towel, yeah? Alright. I would assume that other van there that went down to the end of the road, he was wearing a mask. So my impression is that guy is like an Amazon guy. Oh well. Put some of the pop up close for the old lady. And I'll have to open this case up here, but to hell with it. Do that another time. What's going on in here now? Yes, I got a hollow wood. Okay. Thanks for coming along. And another beautiful day. Okay. Cheers.